Okay, so good day everyone. For today, we're dealing with the cosine rule, particularly the side angle side type of problem. So I have here given example. Say for example, the side A is 5 and the side B is 7 and the angle C is 60. So you can write the triangle. You can draw the triangle. Okay, so it's like this, but you can use the ruler, guys. Okay, so supposing this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. Okay, so side A is 5 and side B is 7, and you don't have the value of side C, but you have angle 60, so there was 60 degrees. Okay, so that's the visualization of the problem number one. So we are requiring to have the side of C. Okay, so the side C. So now this is the applying the formula, of course. So the side angle side portion rule has this formula. So yeah, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2 times AB cosine 60 degrees. So C squared is equal to 5 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 5 times 7 cosine 60 degrees. And the C squared is equal to 5 squared is 25 plus 7 squared is 49 minus 2 times 5 is 10 times 7 is 70. And remember guys that cosine 60 degrees is 0.5. Now C squared is equal to 25 plus 49 is 74. Then minus 35, right? So minus 35, so giving us 39. Okay, so 74 minus 35 is 39. Now since we wanted to have the value of C, since we have wanted to have the value of C, okay, so this must have the radical symbol, and this one, so cross out. So C now becomes the square root of 39 is possibly approaching to 6.24. So this is the answer for the problem number 1, getting the side C of the problem. If we have A which is 5, B is 7, and the angle is 60 degrees. So that's it. Okay. So next, what if we have the given A is 10, C is 8, and B is 120. So again, you apply the formula. Okay, so B squared is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine 120 degrees. Now, okay, so we're here, right? So 10 squared is 100. So this is not 2 times 10, so this is twice 10 multiplied by itself twice. So 100 plus 8 squared is 64 minus 2 times 10 is 20 times 8 is 160. Then cosine 120 degrees is negative 0.5. Now, you have again the b squared is equal to 164 because 100 plus 64 is 164 plus. Okay, why become plus? Because negative times negative is positive, so giving us 80 is so 164 plus 8 is 244. Then if you get the square root of b is becomes b, and the square root of 244 is nearly and possibly approaching to 15.62, and this is the answer for number 2. Okay, so we don't have degrees. Why? Because we're dealing with this with the side. All right. So next, number 3, the given is B is 12, C is 15, and angle A is 45. So we're looking for the side A. So The formula to use is a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine 45 degrees. So if you plug in all the values or substitute, so we will have 12 squared plus 15 squared minus 2 times 12 times 15 cosine 45 degrees. Then 12 squared is 144, 15 squared is 225, minus 2 times 12 is 24 times 15, giving us 360. 360 times 0.7071. Okay, so a squared is equal to 144 plus 225 is 369 minus the product of negative 260 times 0.7071, so the product is negative 254.56. So if you get the difference, we will have 114.44. Now, since we have to get the value of a, not a squared, so put this into the radical symbol or square root. So the square root of a squared is a is equal to the square root of 114.44 is what approaching or possibly approaching to 10.70. And this is the answer. Alright. So we have last two example. Okay, number 4, the given is a is equal to 4, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to 90 degrees. So we will dealing with the side c. Okay, since the note here, since it's a right triangle, we can also use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, why right triangle? Because of the 90 degrees. Again, why this is a right triangle? Because of the 90 degrees of a certain angle. So that is the c. So c squared is equal to 4 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 4 times 6 constant 90. So I automatically go with this, but the first step is to show first the formula and plug in, giving us this answer. Then next is 4 squared 16, 6 squared is 36, then minus 48 times 0. So yeah, c squared is 50 is equal to 52, and the square root of c squared is c, the square root of 52 is approaching 7.21. Alright, then last example we have number 5, given a is equal to 20, c is equal to 25, and b is equal to 150 degrees. Okay, so less than 180. So now we use this, we wanted to have the value of side b. So b squared is equal to, the formula is a plus c minus 2ac cosine 150 degrees. Then after you plug in, okay, you substitute, it will give us 20 squared plus 25 squared minus 2 times 20 times 25 cosine 150. Then 20 squared is 400, and 25 squared is 625 minus 2 times 20 is 40 times 25 is 1000 times negative 0.866. Now b squared is equal to 400 plus 625, giving us 1025 plus 866. If we get the sum, giving us 1891. So, but we are urged to get the value of the b, not the b squared. So the square root of b squared is b, and the square root of 1891 is approaching 43.49. So yeah, this is the answer. Hope you understand the video for this day. So this is all about the single angles, side angle, side cosine rule. So we have an involved angle and two sides here prior, and then this is included in the cosine rule. Thank you guys. Hope you learned, and you can visualize by simply drawing and plotting or plugging in all the details for us to understand more. Okay, say for example you're a visual learner, so you can draw the given, then try to understand, analyze by applying the formula of every sides that okay unknown, okay, for every problem. So just like that. And remember, guys, if you're dealing with a side, most of the time and always, okay, we get the square root. Okay, we get the square root to have the value of the b, because if we don't get the square root, okay, we will have the b squared or c squared or a squared. Okay, thank you so much.